Hello, hello. I see one person joining. Don't know who yet. It's a lot of energy. Hello, who's on with me tonight? Anybody? That's fine. Okay. I wish I could have music. It sucks that we can't have music on here. All right. Whether anyone is joining or not, I'm going to go ahead and get started on the collective reading in just a minute. Just wanting to wait for anyone coming in to join the live tarot reading. Well, that's why. It's like, this is not my channel. Mm, 444 on the clock. Yeah, that's actually a good thing. 444 on the clock. All right, let's get started. All right, who's in the house? Hi, Diana. What's up, girl? Welcome, welcome. Are you ready for Christmas? Are you ready for Christmas? Okay, I'm trying to watch myself live. I guess I can't. Are you ready for Christmas? All right, let's go ahead and get started. Do you have your Christmas tree up? Did you already do your Christmas chocolate? Nope, not at all. Not at all. This year doesn't feel very Christmassy. So, not at all. No, I am not ready. I have not done an ounce of shopping. Have not put up a tree. I am gonna put up a tree in my kids' room and decorate it and crap and stuff. They like the lights. My daughter especially loves to see the Christmas lights. More than likely, I'll take the kids next week to see the Christmas lights. It's about an hour out. And but no, 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 no. It's definitely different. You know, in the season. So you sold your tree. Oh, you're probably like, I'm done. I don't need to decorate this anymore. So yeah. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get started on the collective reading. Just collectively what's going on. I'm just gonna pull some cards and see what's going on for the collective, and then we'll go into what you want your reading to be about. Make sure to look for the new readings that were just posted. I feel you, girl. Yeah. I feel you. When you got kids, though, David looks forward to Santa. He listens to the Santa playlist all the time. But I feel you. On downsizing and packing to move, I pack every day. I visualize my move, although it feels like it's out of reach. But from what I'm seeing, my cyclic, I feel like there's always cycles. I seem to move every year in February, so February seems to be the month of moving. All right, let's see what the collective energy for this week is. And then we'll go in and pull some cards for you guys. Let's see what the collective energy. I think this came out last week for the collective energy or for the December reading. I'm not positive, but I feel like that was a familiar energy card coming up. All right. Okay. So we got some chakras coming out for this week. All right. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, let's hope it's a good one. Let's hope it's a good one. All right. Energy. What is energy for the collective this week's please, Spirit? Give me something good. I always say give me something good. Okay, that's good. That's not good. No, I'm joking. All right. And one more on the energy front, please. Okay. Yin and yang. Fourth chakra. You're bringing balance in at this particular time. Your heart has been affected. There's this energy of feeling all tied up collectively. Okay. Feeling like you maybe can't move forward. You can't leave. You may be feeling restricted, constricted, right? But that's just far from the truth. This could be dealing around your community of people, relationships, friendships, family, especially right now, you guys, you know, because it's all of that energy of family, you know, of it's Christmas time and trying to move past and all of that stuff. But also for a lot of you guys, this relationships, the fifth chakra is coming up very loud at this particular time, speaking your truth, your authentic truth. So there may be a lot of communication that's needed, especially around family, maybe around finances, okay? Especially right now for you guys. But whatever was affected in the heart center, it is being healed at this time. A lot of you guys are needing to release the past. And some of you guys are guided to release some people. And I know it feels like it's the season, so it's like I can't break up during Christmas time, or I can't move out during Christmas time, or I can't do something during Christmas time. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You can. You know, you can. It would suck for the people that you're, you know, that would be affected, but you can. Right? It is self-sacrificing for you to stay. But this is this energy of there is happiness coming, there is blessings coming at this particular time. So kind of just hold on to the patience, really focus on the here and now. Don't focus on the future this week, okay? All right, so let's go into the chakras. All right, so yes, everyone will get a reading. I'll put you on my list as soon as I get to the listing, but I have not created the list yet right now. I'm just doing the collective reading for the collective energy, okay? So we have family, and I do believe, once again, possibly, I don't remember. I do so many readings, but I do remember seeing this card somewhere.
And so I do feel like family is very significant at this time. Family is coming up, all right, belonging, community, culture, tribe. And we saw that when I was pulling the cards with the energy oracles, right? That community is going to be very significant as well at this particular time. Something around the community. This can be dealing with family. This can be dealing with friendships. It could be dealing with close connections. It could be dealing with issues around family, okay? It could be dealing with issues around connections, your community of people, your culture, your tribe, all right? A sense of belonging. For some, you may be getting an announcement around this time for somebody maybe having a baby, okay, birthing something new, or you are in the process. For some of you guys are very much, I feel, in this incubation period. I feel like this is you manifesting a new idea. For some of you guys, it's for a selected few that's coming into the collective reading, okay? But I do feel like this isolation period, it does feel a little bit of shadowy, but and it feels like you're forcing yourself, spirit, but you forcing yourself. Like, I listened to my inner guidance last month. I detoxed from social media. I don't have any of my apps, right? Except for YouTube. I'm a YouTube junkie. But all of the other apps I don't have. I am only operating for my business apps because Spirit said, Dendra, you need to go in. You need to pull your energy back. You need to isolate. You need have a lot of shit going on, right? And so it's time for you to pull your energy back because you see things very clearly at this particular time. We're also moving into the seasons, the north direction. The north direction is all about hibernation, incubation. It's the bear medicine. It's about protecting your energy as well, your resources. And if you find yourself really exhausted at this time, tired, taking naps, wanting to go to sleep, just don't have the fucking energy to be around your community, to be around your tribe, don't beat yourself up at this particular time, you guys, okay? This is the time where you guys are birthing yourself, all right? So again, some of you guys are in this womb energy. You're in your incubation period. You're in your solitude. You are creating something new, right? So I feel like if you were to go to meditation and check in, okay, if you were to go to meditation and check in, you would see that you're probably in your sacred womb. You probably have not birthed yourself. So you're going through your birthing process, right? Like you have not hatched yet. Okay. So there's this energy about patience, timing, divine timing, that this is the time for you to pull your energy back, listen to your internal compass, listen to your guidance. Okay. Honesty, right? Truth, transparency, sincerity, and communication. You hold the key. You hold the key to your throat chakra, you guys, right? And I said throat chakra was coming out for this week as well, along with the fourth chakra, the heart chakra, okay? So we are balancing our inner masculine, feminine energy at this particular time. A lot of you guys feel restricted, can't move, can't make any moves, can't do anything. You know, you just feel like you're all tied up, right? And this is, again, is affecting the heart center, okay, for a lot of you guys around your community of people. And then when we had the fifth chakra coming out, right? That throat chakra energy, Archangel Gabriel, honesty. So for some of you guys, I do feel like there's communication coming in that is going to be very truthful and it's going to be very transparent. Okay. I do feel like there's some truth coming in. I also feel like you are going to be speaking your truth as well, right? You're no longer kind of holding yourself back. And I feel for some of you guys, you're finally unlocking your authentic self, right? The true you, how you really feel. And this again is going to be around family, community, a sense of belonging, right? For a lot of you guys, and for others of you guys, that small collective that's in this incubation, this is where I feel a lot of you guys are stepping into your purpose. You're stepping into your alignment. You're stepping into your divine purpose, right? You're going to be moving out of that 3D-ish and moving into more of the 4 5D, okay? And so I feel like you're going to be living more into your authentic truth. For some of you guys, I do feel like there's definitely communication coming in with some sort of masculine energy, all right? Some of you guys feel like you're at the fork of the road, okay? Collectively. Number 13 is feminine energy, 4 as well, all right? Balance, stability, but divine feminine. Trusting your instincts, you guys, trusting in your GPS, right? Trusting in what direction you're supposed to be going in, okay? So the fork in the road is like, which direction do I go? Do I go left? Do I go right? Right? Which do I trust? And then you have this, whatever the fuck this is, this monkey. Yeah, it's a monkey. For surely it's a monkey. Like, so somebody could be giving you wrong directions because you also have this arrow kind of pointing you kind of have these arrows that are kind of pointing in these other directions. There's a very confusing energy right now with you, right? You may be confused, not knowing which direction to go in, what to do, right? Especially if it's around community, family, tribe, somebody that is connected to your heart, right? And so this is about which direction. But when we have the fork in the road, it means that we have choices usually, right? For you, you got like 5, 6, 7 different choices that you're trying to manifest or choose from, when really you only have one. You're already on your road, okay? So whatever decision you choose to make, it's not going to be right or wrong, you guys. You're already on your road of destiny, okay? And so trust where your spirit is leading you. But a lot of you guys are feeling a little bit stuck and stagnant. Like, do I leave this job? Do I let this person go? Do I leave this relationship? Right? You know, what is it that's making you feel very stagnant? I do feel like this is around your community of people. All right. All right. And so, but we do have message in a bottle and we have it right under honesty. So for someone, or for some of you guys, do expect a message to come in a bottle. Oh, do you guys remember that movie, Message in a Bottle? Wasn't that sad? Was that a sad movie? I think that was a sad movie. Was that with Kevin Costner or something? Wasn't it a romantic movie? Wasn't he like writing to his like, I don't want to talk about it anyway. Okay, forget about it. But look, there's a stork. Okay. Let's go back to the positive. I don't think that movie was positive. I don't remember, but I think somebody died or something. But let's not go there, okay? There's a message in a bottle. There's a message coming. Okay, so this is good news. The stork brings in good news of birth. Okay, so again, some of you guys could be getting an announcement in addition to the family. All right, another addition to the family, or this could be you getting ready to announce your pregnancy. All right, speaking your truth, whatever that is. Okay, don't know whether you should share with your family or not, because people could be assholes or jealous. I don't know. You know, everybody's different. But either way, and so for some of you guys, you could be receiving a message. I am recording this around Christmas time, you guys. So Christmas is coming around the corner. You could be receiving a message, an apology, a love note, okay, or just something that you've been looking forward to. You know, that approval of that car, that approval of the home, right? You know, the approval of the job. But there definitely is a message coming in. So trust, all right, where you guys are at right now. Okay, we do have the man holding coin. I like this as stability. This can be a masculine coming in to assist you, who is very stable, grounded, kind of King of Pentacles energy, very earth energy. Okay, this can also represent you, again, balancing your masculine energy, being more grounded in nature, focusing on your stability, focusing on your money, focusing on your finances, right? Being an entrepreneur. This can also signify for some of you guys a raise, a promotion, all right? And this can also be somebody coming in to assist you that is masculine, that is grounded, all right? That is coming in to maybe help you financially, all right, for some of you guys. We do have the patience card coming out, so do have patience. Some of you guys could be feeling like you're running out of time. Again, remember, divine timing is coming in for a lot of you guys, okay? And that could be playing off of this fork in the road energy right here. All right, so with patience coming in, I always see the time clock here, and the time clock always makes me feel like, for some of you guys that want to have a baby, you know, is it going to happen? Am I going to get pregnant? When am I going to have a baby? It's coming, right? It is coming. Divine timing is at play. All right, for some of you guys that love that heart chakra, the communication, having patience, and for some of you guys, your patience is being I don't know, granted, not patience not being granted. I think you guys know what I'm saying. Like your blessings or whatever is coming because you've been patient. All right, there's something I'm supposed to be saying with that. Okay. Yes, but also temperance card, right? Don't be in such a rush. Take time, all right? And then we have walking away, okay? So for some of you guys with this fork in the road are choosing to walk away from something, leave something behind. All right, there's new beginnings that are coming, you guys. All right, there's newness that is coming up for you guys collectively. And so, you know, in this particular photo, it's like she's kind of got a smile on her face. She's got this lightning bug, right? That's kind of guiding her way. She is looking behind as she is going out of the gate, right? She's made the decision, I'm leaving. I'm leaving the job. I'm leaving the relationship. I'm leaving the situation. I'm leaving the way that I think behind whatever it is, right? But I'm still kind of holding on to something, right? Okay. And so this really is about letting go. It's like that one last look, that one last goodbye, that one last chapter that's closing. You're getting ready to close the gate. Okay. You're getting ready to stand a little bit more in your truth, you guys. And again, that's leading you guys to a lot more happier times. Okay. All right. Let's go with the list. I was just going to do a quick oracle pull. Usually I'll pull some tarot to go along with that. But if it resonates and you love it, you love it. Okay. All right. Let's go with the list. And you guys let me know what you guys want to know. Okay. I'm going to put the list in front of you guys so you guys can see who's on the list. Oh, yeah, you saw the movie. Okay, let me go back up and see you guys' comments. Hey, Bree. Hey, Wynosha. Wynosha. Okay. Um, More like, yeah, choosing yourself for sure. Oh, work, Speedy. Susu. Hey, Susu. Nails look amazing. Thank you. Thank you. It's all Christmassy. I got Christmas. It's like a Christmas. It's like a little Christmas, you know. I'm trying to get into the spirit. Lord help me. I'll even wear a Christmas hat. So next week I'll be on live. You will actually probably see me. I'm probably gonna play Santa for a day or something and give out little gifts. You guys may win gifts if you guys join me. Maybe like a gift session, like where you guys may win like a, I don't know, some shit. I'll make some shit up. It does sound like the past first 2 weeks, right? I was thinking about that. Like, is it just me or do I feel like I'm being repetitive? You know, I was surprised the hostilities card didn't come out this week. I've been under fire. You know what I mean? With hostilities. But I was happy that that was not the energy coming out at this particular time. So I don't know if you guys, if the collective reading was resonating with you guys last week, but yeah, you know what? I probably should ask, okay, is, you know, I think I gave you guys like some guidance on like how to move through it, but I think I'm going to pull one more card just to find what do you guys need to go through as I write your list down, okay? All right, so let's see. Diana B wants to know next year, 2026. Okay. How will school go for me? When will it be the best time to move for me? I heard it's going to be busy for me. Oh, Lord, that's a lot. School and a move. Okay. The first thing I got, Diana, I haven't even pulled your cards, but I heard school's gonna be a little bit more of a struggle. There's a challenge, so I don't know if it's the like, you know how I forget. I don't remember. Are you in nursing? I forget what you're doing. I love all of you guys. But my memory is definitely becoming a problem. It could be the weed. I'll grant that, but I'm not going to claim that shit either. It could just be, I'm just getting older and I just have a lot going on. But I feel like I believe that you're either in some sort of program that as you move up or as you add more classes in or whatever is going to be more challenging for you. So I do feel like the year of school is going to be challenging. And I think it's just because you have a couple of external factors that are coming up for you. And I haven't even done your reading yet. So I may just end up channeling you and not even pull cards. Okay, let me go to the list. Sorry. Yes, Susu, it does sound like the last 2 weeks. List what to expect before the end of the year. Susu. What is December bringing? Because fuck it, it's Santa. Let's see what is Santa bringing Susu for Christmas. All right. Why Nosha? I want to know if this is worth it. What is the lesson I'm supposed to learn? What is this true feelings? Did you just hear the collective reading? No, I'm just joking. That sounds like some shit that I just did. All right, Wynosha. I feel you, girl. Wynosha. Because I think you're the one tied up, right? When I was picking up on somebody being tied up, don't know where to stay, don't know where to go. That fork in the road energy, right? I'm definitely with you. Okay, hello, I want to know, is this worth the wait? Is let's just see, okay. Collective energy, is he worth it? True feelings. You want to give me his name? You don't have to. Do you want to give me your name? Yeah. What is true feelings are? What is the lesson? Girl, fuck. What is the lesson? You may have to book with me for that one. What is the lesson? There's always a fucking lesson. There's always a lesson. There's a lesson with everyone that we meet, sweetie. There's always a lesson. Okay. Even with the stranger on the street, even with somebody that's honking at you, right? There's always a lesson, you know, that we learn. All right. Okay. How to move forward. I love this. Look, okay, so yes, you guys are definitely in between the worlds, right? Remember I said in the womb, in the in-between, right? Making decisions, okay? Between worlds right now. That's okay. You're in the sacred womb. You're being birthed. All right, so a lot of you guys are moving from the shadow energy into this, okay? So just trust because guess what? There's peace. There's that egg. Somebody is pregnant. Somebody here is with a child. Okay. Somebody is going to be announcing that they're with a baby. You're going to be getting news that somebody is pregnant around you. It could be family, friend, or somebody, but you're gonna be, this is gonna be coming up within at least the next 2 to 3 weeks. Okay. But peace is coming. All right. So although you're in between worlds, you're guided to find your calm in the storm. You're guided to find your calm in the chaos, right? So even though I feel like you're in the in between, you're finding more peace in this sacred womb, in this silence, in this hermit energy, then maybe you have not felt that before when you've been in this, this element of softness, right? Of surrendering, okay? And that's what I feel for you guys collectively, all right? Okay, so, Wainosha. All right, Bree, did I get you? Indigo. Or did she leave? I don't know if she's still here. I got one, two, three. I got Wainosha. Who am I missing? Diana, Susu. I got 4 people here. Why do I feel like I'm missing somebody? Diana, Susu, Wainosha. Yes, peace. Okay, I think I'm waiting for Bree. Indigo Angel, are you wanting a reading, sweetie? Or is there somebody else here? Because I only have 3 on the list. All right, so Diana, you guys see where you guys are at, right? This is where you guys are at. Okay. Whatever Spirit has for me tonight, all right? Journal. Open. Okay. All right, my loves, let's do this shit. All right. Diana. Thanks for joining me tonight, you guys. Thanks for joining me tonight. Diana wants to know about 2026 Spirit. What does 2026 have for Diana? Please. She wants to know about school. And she wants to know about the move. Yeah, I do think it's going to be a challenge. I haven't even pulled the other cards, but I'm getting challenged energy for you. With schooling especially. I just feel like it's just a lot more. But I feel like you got a green light. Like, I don't know what that means for you, but there's this energy of like a lot happening, feeling very overwhelmed, but it's like Spirit keeps giving you this green light. So I don't know what that means for you. If that's just go or what, Yeah, you see the Strength card coming out? That's your year. All right, so overall energy for the year is that Leo energy, okay? It's the lioness. It's all about strength. It's knowing that you're strong. And that maybe that's what I'm talking about when I saw the green light. It was like Spirit is wanting to remind you that you got the go. You got the green light. So even maybe when you're feeling like you have to stop or slow down, Spirit is saying like it's go time. So I don't know what that means for you. I don't know if this is like your last push. I don't know if this is like your last semester, if it's your last year, if this is like where you're almost finished. Like don't throw in the towel, okay, when things are getting rough, right? For some reason the song just came. Oh my God, I don't know why I'm getting so many songs right now. Going gets tough, the tough gets going. It's like 1980s. What was that movie with Kathleen Turner and Michael Douglas? Who is a movie buff here? I'm getting all of these old movies, right? The Jewel of the Nile. Danny DeVito, right? Yeah. Oh, look at that. Soulmates. Okay, so all right, and TikTok. Interesting. When we talked about the year, interesting. You made me a doctor. It's my first year, but second semester. Okay. Oh, okay. So, yeah. So if it's your first year, then that makes sense why I was seeing for you that progressive state, especially with nursing. The more that we get involved and the more we get into studying, it gets harder, right? The more systems that we have to go through, the more things that we have, it gets harder. Especially for me, it was neuro and cardio. Those were the 2 systems that really, really kind of like really were challenging for me. Were my favorite systems, by the way, but I was very challenged in those. I think I just roughly got out of it with like an 82%. Because you have to maintain that 85%, which is very hard. It's very challenging when you're studying nursing, is because you have to maintain that B average, right? And you're going up against a lot of other candidates, so you really have to be getting an A or above better. But we do have soulmates coming up for 2026, Diana. All right. And so, although we do have the strength card coming in, you may have challenges and obstacles. I think that that's your overall energy when we're looking at the move, when we're looking at schooling, right? TikTok, and that's what I was feeling. Maybe this is that energy of feeling like I got to slow down, I got to stop, right? TikTok. And spirit is like, you have the go light, you have the green light, right? And so there's the clock system. So you may be feeling like you don't have enough time. Um, you know, yeah, there's this thing of wanting to rush. Okay. So I'm feeling this rush energy. Slow down. All right. It's you're going to get there, if that makes any sense. But I feel like there's a slowing down energy for you. Okay. And so you may feel like you're running out of time. You may feel like things are not happening, or things are not going as fast as you would like it to, right? But there's this energy of slowing down, okay? Trusting in the divine timing of things. All right. I do feel like March is going to be significant for you. May could be very significant for you as well in the year, especially May. Okay, May may be where you meet your soulmate, all right? But I do feel like May is going to be very significant for you, and I feel like that's going to be maybe even where the move is going to come in, okay? Between March and May, I'm feeling is going to be the time of your move. Let's go on with the tarot. All right. And then we have Susu, that's next. Yeah, go time. It's like so funny. Queen of Pentacles. Okay, I like it. I like it. I like it. You got some back and forth energy coming through, so that's why I feel like it's challenging. There's definitely this challenge energy coming up for you, okay? For the year, all right? And this can be moving, yeah. Yeah, I do feel like there's some challenging coming up for you, all right? And so let me just say this. I feel like overall energy, you're going to be very balanced. You're going to be very much like focused, handling your business. I don't feel like that's going to be something that's not going to happen. Okay. But I do feel like there's external factors that are going to be kind of taking you a little bit off course, or adding more pressure onto you, or more out of balance for you. Okay. So this could be children. This could be bills. This could be unexpected circumstances, a loss, right? A break, something, right? And so there's this energy of something outside being somewhat of a challenge for you. And I feel like that could be what it is, that there's a little bit of a challenge that's coming up that's making things a little bit more difficult for you. Okay. I do see you moving though. So I do see that there is a move coming. And I do see again that would be coming. I feel like that's very much a mid year for you. Okay. I don't feel like that's going to be happening at the beginning of the year. So this could be like right after taxes could be delayed type of shit, and then all of a sudden you're like, the taxes come in and then that's what you're waiting for. I don't know, but it could be like there's some sort of external factor that's delaying situations. Yeah, you're moving. You're definitely moving. The world card is here. I wanted to know. Can we clarify for her the move? Yeah, you're definitely moving. Okay. You got a lot of, okay, so with the external factors that are coming up for the year of 2026, I don't know if this is going to be around situations. Look at that. All right. 10 cells. Ace of Wands. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. Okay, I don't know if currently you're like dependent upon people. If you're currently, yeah, you got some outside stuff. I'm gonna say that you definitely have some stuff outside. External factors, external people. Okay, so let me just say this really quick. I feel like for you, I don't know if you have situations around people, toxic people, your living environment with people. This could be related to, this could be related to friendships, family, dynamics, different things like that. I feel like you're breaking out of that. You're going to be very independent this year. So if you're living with other people, if you're living in an environment where you have to depend on somebody, I feel like you're definitely going to be breaking free from that energy. Okay. Because you have the Nine of Pentacles, was all about independence. It's about abundance. It's about stability. It's like my wishes being fulfilled, right? So this is beautiful energy. The world energy, the momentum is here is the Chariot and the world energy. So you are definitely moving. So first of all, Spirit is saying this year, 2026, you're moving. Get that out of your head. You're going to be fine. You do have external factors. We have the Five of Swords and we have the Seven of Wands coming out. This is about being determined to move past challenges, obstacles, limiting beliefs. Okay. But this is also about having boundaries. Like, everything that's been happening in your life. And again, could be around people, external factors with the Five of Swords, right? This could be argumentative drama, people that got sharp tongues, immature people, right? This is helping you to create boundaries. This is helping you to create discernment. This is helping you to be in a position, right, where you say no, or you don't do something you don't want to do, or you stay your ass at home, whatever it is for you, right? This is helping you to create boundaries, right? Helping you to be determined to move through the obstacles and challenges and the bullshit. But most importantly, it's helping you to execute and create boundaries around other people, okay? The Queen of Pentacles, love it with the Ace of Cups. Listen, there is love, soulmate love coming in. It's going to be very grounded. And I do feel like this is going to be a work connection. Somebody that you may work with or go to school with. Okay, so this is definitely somebody that you may be meeting around work and school. But most importantly, you love what you do. You have passion for what you do. You see the end result. You see the money that's going to come in. You see the love that's going to come in, right? Because nursing, sweetie, is not an easy job. I would tell anybody to not do nursing and to do ultrasound tech. I would say do radiology, or surgical technician or operating tech. I loved being a nurse. Been doing it for 20 some odd years, and off and on throughout the years. And I'm a high acuity nurse. I work with a lot of high acuity patients. It is not the best paying job for the things that we do. We save lives, period. We save lives. Okay. We are responsible for somebody's life, and we're responsible for care. And a lot of nurses go into this profession not giving a damn, only about the money. You're holding both within you, right? The love, the compassion, the nurturing, and the want of the stability, the want of that. But I would tell anybody now, other things that I know, if you want to do medical profession, ultrasound tech, radiology, operation tech, surgical tech, they make like six figures, and all they're doing is handing the fucking supplies to the goddamn surgeon. You know what I mean? So you just got to be on call with the surgeon. Anyway, but I feel like with this energy, you're definitely be meeting somebody, but you're going to learn to pour into yourself this year. You're going to be focusing on your goals, focusing on your things, and be really pouring into yourself, focusing on things. Again, so school's going to be challenging. You are moving. All right. With the Ten of Swords energy, you're finally moving away from the bullshit. There really is a new beginning for you. And really in a much abundant state, a much more independent state, breaking away, breaking free, right? And I feel like whatever is going on with the external factors, this is the push that you needed to like make moves. The Devil came out with the Queen of Wands energy, and this is what's throwing you out of balance. Toxicity, all right? Attachments, all right? Energies of like people that remind you of the devil, not necessarily, but I do know quite a few demons that are walking around, all right, in human form. However, right, the devil usually represents a soul tie, okay? It could be family related, a contract, a karmic bind of some sort, right? Where you may be realizing what that is, and it's been throwing you out of balance, but it's like you're going to be standing in your power. Before this year is over, 2026, you're going to have a lot more confidence in yourself. If you're working on your body, if you're going to the gym, you're putting a lot of focus on that. That's going to be your focus. You're going to be banging this year, all right? The Queen of Wands is boss. She's a badass. She don't play. She don't fuck around. She ain't got time. She knows her worth, all right? She don't settle for nothing. She don't settle for breadcrumbs. She don't settle for bullshit. She don't settle for nothing. A lot of us should be wanting to be in the Queen of Wands energy. All right, Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, she cool. Don't get me wrong. She cool. She cool. She's golden. She's me. Right. You know what I'm saying? Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Earth sign. All right. Queen of Wands. That's my moon and my rising. Right. That's the badass. Okay. She don't fuck around. Right. She's still like, I love you. I'll be here. I understand what you're going through. She's like, I love you. I understand you. I don't give a fuck. Deuces. You know what I mean? Anyway, that's what you're gonna be. Deuces. All right. You're gonna be saying deuces to a lot of people this year. So I hope I answered your question, Diana. That was fun. All right, let's move on. All right, to I don't know who. Who am I moving on to? Who's next? Susu. All right, Susu, what is December? Let's see, what is December bringing for Susu? A pediatric or NQ nurse. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, you know what? That's what I do. I do pediatric nursing. But I work with trach patients. I do a lot of trach and vent patients. So, but I was a pediatric nurse and preferably prefer pediatric nurses. Pediatric. Love kids. That's a good wing to work in. NQ, that's a little bit. I love the adrenaline. However, the challenges of what you see in the NQ, that's where you kind of have to have like a real hard exterior. You see people dying left and right. And in the NQ, a lot of the doctors have God complexes. And that's usually a problem for nurses because they don't listen to a lot of nurses. And a lot of the NQ nurses have to like literally cuss out the doctor and let the doctor have it and be like, I'm your fucking eyes and ears. I don't give a fuck what you say. This is my fucking patient. I've had nurses like literally say, don't fucking touch my IV. Like literally tell the doctor, do not come in here and touch that fucking IV unless you talk to me first. Like they will school the doctors, right? Because they know. So you have to have a really hard exterior because them doctors will tear you down. All right, Susu. December. To the sea. Why? You're going to ask yourself why. That's one of my favorite cards out of this deck, the Loyal Heart one. All right. I don't know if anybody's new that entered. I don't know. All right. All right, Susu. Oh, shoot. Diana, are you still here? Darn it. Susu. I might have to... Where did I put it? Did I even bring it upstairs? I didn't. Okay, well, Spirit, that must be Spirit saying I'm not supposed to use it. I bought a new deck. And I wanted to actually pull from it. I thought I brought it upstairs, but I must have been in such a rush that I lied to myself. I did not bring it. So never mind, Diana. I mean, thank you for being here, but yeah, no. Spirit just told me to use it for the next pick a card. So actually, I'm looking right at it. I see it, but I can't use it for the next pick a card. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. Is do next pick a card. Make sure you guys check out the new readings that are up. I was at the beach today, so I pulled some cards at the beach. It was fun. All right, so hold on, Diana. Let me put the. Okay, hold on. Just give me a second, Susu. I just want to pull this one. Okay, Diana. Raw energy. Where is it? Darn it. This is a pretty card. Okay, and then Susu. Summer, please. Ooh. Nice. Okay. All right, so Diana. Patterns. Okay, this is my new deck. Negative patterns and destructive habits have gained momentum in your life. Remember that each moment offers you an opportunity to create new reality by choosing differently. So this could be, I think, what we were talking about earlier about letting things go, like limiting beliefs or negative self-talk, right? That could be coming up for you. So this is a reminder from Spirit to change the way you think because it is destructive. Okay. All right. Nice. Okay. All right. Now, Susu. So sorry. Okay. Let's go. All right. You, my dear, have freedom. Okay. 555. Your calls for freedom are heard, and the day of liberation is arriving. What once limited your voice or your power will soon be dismantled. So if you're seeing 555, this is about freedom and gentle changes that are coming. Okay, Susu? All right, and you also have 999, completion. Completion is a sacred process, a time to release the past with grace and embrace the possibilities of the future. The chapter you are closing has served its purpose in your journey, okay? So, beautiful. All right, so we do have chakra coming out for you. For your energy for December is the second chakra, Archangel Ariel. And this is our womb. emotions, okay? This is where our mother wound resides, and this is also where our own mothering wounds reside at, right? And so this is really about emotions. This is also our creative flow, where we activate our creative juices, okay? And so if this is being activated for you this month, this can also talk about emotions dealing with relationships with people, relationships with others, all right? Relationships with yourself, with spirit. This can also be about allowing the creative flow to come in, getting connected with water elements, taking sea salt baths, listening to water elements, right? Raindrops, different things like that for real healing energy to come through, because this is talking about healing the sacral chakra. And this usually is related to, again, a mother wound or mothering wound. So sometimes if this comes up, it may not be my mama I'm mad at, but me as a mom, or me needing to hold myself in a sense of where I need that mothering energy, right? And so this is a part of your December energy, okay? Why? Not my favorite card to see, but you are questioning something this month, and this is questioning something with spirit. Something may not be working out, something may be coming up, I guess, especially dealing with emotions, right? But this is about you asking why, okay? And this feels like this somewhat of a closed book. Like you don't have the answers to something yet. You're not allowed to have them, Spirit says. The answers that you're seeking are coming. So there's something that you may be wondering about this month, something that you may be really thinking about, something that may be really in your head, right? Like, why hasn't it come? Why is this not happening, right? Why am I fighting with my family? Whatever it is, right? There is this energy of you not having the answers yet, but Spirit is saying it's not time, right? So you may be trying to get the answers a little bit faster, all right? And then we have the loyal heart. Why is this my favorite card? Besides the soulmate cards, because the soulmates have penguins, right? And I love penguins. I tell people the story of the penguins, or I believe penguins are like lifelong partners. They find each other, and it's like, you're my person, you're my penguin. You know what I mean? You're my penguin. And so, like, I'm going to be with you forever. If you could just see my cheeks right now, it's just what it is. But the loyal heart, okay? Why do I love this card? Because there's a king and a queen. They're both wearing the same crowns, like that Infinity song, right? Like if you guys know the Infinity song, like we're at the bottom of the ocean, in the deepness, right? And we're both wearing the same crown. He ain't saying, I'm the king and you're the queen. He's like, no, we are equals, right? We stand together. And so this loyal heart is here. And I think that what Spirit wants to say is that there is a loyal heart, sweetie, all right? Whether that's in spirit form right now, but it is coming. So it's like, have faith that love is there. Look at that love. I mean, look at the owls, right? Wisdom, knowledge. It's a spiritual connection. Why is that my favorite card? Because they're spiritual. They're spiritual. You could look at the way they look at each other. Oh, I'm just, y'all know. I'm a sucker for love, right? Okay, so this is for you, could be signifying for December, all right, that you may be meeting your person in December. I know sometimes it doesn't always happen that way, but I think what Spirit is saying is that you, my friend, do have somebody who has a loyal heart that is coming for you, or somebody may already be in your life that does have a loyal heart for you, okay? That's for the month of December. Let's go ahead and pull some tarot, close out your reading. And then who do I have next? Why? Nosha. All right, why Nosha? Oh, well, you know what, Susu? That can't resonate with why, not when is my loyal heart coming. Okay. But this is, to me, is a promise from Spirit. Right? You may be asking, like, okay, it's December. She said before the end of the year, I'm supposed to have love. Where the fuck is he? And that, the love readings. Listen, you guys, one of the things about love readings, timelines, we're usually off a little bit. Okay. One of the things I will notice timelines for love, I may be off a little bit. I'll usually go with seasons, because seasons are a little bit easier for me to come by, right? Instead of like, oh, March, or this is going to happen. Seasons is kind of what I'll tune into more or less, right? Like fall season, summer season, spring season. It's a little bit easier for me to give you guys like a little bit of a timeline. But most of the time, most of us readers, we're pretty accurate on like most of everything else. But when it comes to love or it comes to feelings and emotions, remember, feelings change all the time, right? Ebbs and flows. Okay. So, when you guys are listening to readings, how does he feel about me right now? And we pull the reading and he ain't trying to hear you. That's how he feels about you right now. But if you do a reading 2 days later, he may be in love with you 2 days later, right? So, you know what I'm saying? Listen to what you're wanting to listen to, right? How does this person really feel about me? That's the type of reading you really want, right? How does the person feel about me right now? Well, you're gonna get the right now answer, and it may not be what you want to hear because right now they may be feeling a little foul with you. You get what I'm saying? All right, all right. So they're saying, sweetie, the time is coming, okay? And I do feel like I am feeling. All right, I am getting the winter months, so it could be at the beginning of the year. All right. I do feel, in a sense, though, you have to do something a little different. Oh, no, I'm talking about general. I know you don't. All right, but I'm just about general, okay? Okay. That may be the Y energy. This may have already happened. Look at the Ace of Cups. Look at the Ace of Cups coming out. Ace of Cups right on top of the Loyal Heart. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Something's coming in for you. Bring it, Spirit. Let him meet it at the store, in the grocery store, in the aisle. Ooh, the Empress. Stop it. Oh, my. I got chills. I got chills. They multiplying. And I lose in control. No, I'm joking. Okay, let me stop. I'm going to stop. We got the Fool at the bottom. Okay. What I am going to say, starting off this month, that Y energy, the Seven of Swords was the first one that came out. So this can be you lying to yourself, because we do have the Seven of Cups right there. It could be you deceiving yourself. Love is not coming. I'm not going to get excited about it. Whatever. It could be like you literally not believing in that, okay? And this could be like, I don't want to believe in Delulu. I don't want to believe in the fantasy, right? Because the Seven of Cups is right here. It's all about opportunities. It's about dreams. It's about fantasies, right? But the Page of Wands is coming out, staying focused. Love is coming. Ace of Cups, the Empress energy. Get the fuck out of here. I mean, this, the Empress is my desire. The Empress is, it doesn't matter if it's masculine or feminine, right? It is my desired person. It's my person. It's like what you want to come in as an Empress. You want the Empress to come in more than the Emperor. Why? Because the Empress is everything that you could want and desire. The Empress is everything that you could, abundant, fertility, love, right? All of that, okay? And so, that's what's coming in. However, another way that I'm reading your reading is somebody may be doing you dirty this month before the end of this month is coming in, because I do feel like that could be why. And it may bring you a sense of confusion. This could be somebody younger than you, masculine energy. It could be a nephew, a son. All right. Somebody that likes to cut down some wood, somebody that could be very naturist, right? Somebody that could wear a flannel shirt, have a beard, right? Be into trees or gardening or something like that. But I do feel, if this is energy and you know who I'm talking about, I feel like this person is going to be very deceptive, or this person is not going to be honest with you. And I think that that's maybe the questioning why. It may be unnecessary. Like when my kid lies to me, I'd be like, what the fuck did you lie? I don't care. Like, you didn't even have to lie. You could have just said the truth, right? So it could be something like that. Like, my kid doesn't tell me the truth, and I'm like, why are you lying? And so there is definitely something here where I feel like, Susu, it's going to come out of left field. I feel like whatever this energy is here, this young person per se, somebody younger than you, because the page is coming in young, acts immature, right? There's deception here, sweetie. They're deceiving, okay? And the confusing, the why, I feel like this is very significant to the why. All right. I feel like this is why you're asking why, and I don't feel like you're going to get the answer of why maybe this person did you dirty. All right. But just watch your back, okay? With this energy that's coming through for December. So I would not be surprised if somebody, I'm getting chills on the left side of my body. So I would not be surprised if somebody was trying to, kind of do you dirty. All right. Seven of Swords energy. Let's go and clarify really quick. Yeah. Remember how I said, cycles. You might have a cycle with this person, like maybe repetitive. thing that you guys may go through sometimes, you know? Like maybe they're like, I won't do this again, and then they do. I promise I'll be good, or I promise I'll do whatever you ask, right? And then they lie. It could be something as simple as that. This situation is going to weigh heavily on you for this month, okay? Whatever this is, it's going to weigh heavily on you in some way, shape, or form. Girl. Oh no. Maybe it's this guy. No, I'm joking. That's coming through. Who knows? Oh no. Okay, we got the Hierophant. Listen, your love is coming. The Hierophant is here. Divine connection, divine union. To me, this is like the Hierophant. It's God's guidance. It's God saying your person is coming. Three of Wands. They're at a distance. They're coming though. All right. So the Three of Wands is I'm waiting for it to come in. And the Nine of Cups, my emotional happiness, my wish. It's coming, girl. Okay, it is coming. All right, let's go in with the finishing of the reading. So listen, with the okay, so the reading that I'm feeling, I'm gonna be more into, I feel like this external factor or party. I feel like either you could be going through cycles with this person or there is an ending of a cycle coming in. Remember, we do have the completion card coming through, right? I do feel like whatever this confusion is or the situation, it is going to weigh a little bit heavy on you. You do have the Ten of Wands coming out, all right? This is around community of people. This is around connections with somebody in your community. The Three of Cups never gives me the good energy of, oh, this is a reunion, this is beautiful, oh, let's all get together and have fun. I always think somebody here is out to get me. All right. So whoever this person is, I feel is your community of people, and I feel like they may be out to get you. All right. But lucky, let's go to the positive. Let's go to the positive really quick. You wanna know what the positive is? You see the Ace of Cups? What came out with the Ace of Cups? I know you feel like Spirit's playing with you. I know. I can't tell you if they are or they're not. But I mean, I'm gonna leave it right here. Checkmate. You know what I'm saying? Ace of Cups. The Lovers. All right. Look at that shit. You need to go on vacation. You need to go on vacation. Like that's what you want. Okay? That shit right there. All right. The Empress energy. You need to let go. Okay? You need to let go and let God bring your person in, right? The divine is going to bring it in. Okay. Don't think about it. I know that that's hard because it keeps coming up. So it's like, man, well, I'm not trying to, but you keep giving me this reading, Dendra, and this fucking person keeps showing up. Let me say something. Sometimes energy, right? The 5D comes in for you guys first. Then you guys see everything on the physical. Sometimes we get our downloads and then we see the physical. We get premonitions and then it comes into the physical, right? We have a connection, a spiritual connection with somebody, and then it becomes physical, right? So everything happens in the higher realms first. So a lot of this energy could be Spirit is saying, you've been manifesting, you've been praying for it, and here it is. It's coming. And in the physical, we're seeing it and feeling it as it's already here, but it's still coming in from the ethers all the way down, right? But Spirit is saying for you to trust Susu, okay? So that is the end of December. Watch your back this month, all right? Again, that's going to be, that I keep coming back to this energy right here, okay? But just remember, there's a completion here, all right? I hope the reading resonates for you. All right, and we have next, Wynosha. Did anybody else want to be added to the list? Did I miss anybody? Oh, Rec 4422. Are you still in the house? Did I miss anybody else? I don't think so. Oh, F. Maciel, are you still in the house? If you are, let me know y'all still in the house, and let me know if you guys still want a reading and what you want me to pull cards on. Okay. I'll put you on the list. All right. Wynosha, are you still in the house? Are you still in the house, Wynosha? Because you want to know. All right. Felicia, what's up, girl? Felicia, what you want a reading on? What you want to know? Rosanna, what's up, girl? What's up, girl? All right. What do y'all want a reading on? Did y'all just come in together? Y'all was like, general? Okay, Felicia says general. I know on YouTube you got like these little tag names on here. I'm like, who is this? Like, we in the house, right? All right, Wasana, what do you want a reading on, babe? Okay, general as well. All right. Okay, and then right after Wynosha is Bree. Okay, just letting you guys know you guys are on the list. All right, everybody knows she wants to know what the fuck is going on. Okay, let's go. What's going on? Let's do the collective energy. All right, you and your person, girlfriend. Okay, she's been patiently waiting. She's been patiently sitting here waiting. All right. How does my Nosha? Did you give me your name? By any chance? I think you gave me his name. I think his name was, I'm not going to say it out loud, but I think remember it is. Put this energy in. One more pull, please. I feel like twos are significant because twos are coming in. So it could be 2 months, 2 weeks, 2 years, 2 days. Okay. But I'm definitely getting twos. You can even be seeing a lot of 222s about your connection. Okay, what is my vicious energy currently right now with this connection? And what is this connection? Oh, beautiful. So connecting energy. Okay. All right. Space and detachment. Energy check-in. All right. Do you guys have external factors, third party, anybody that's kind of standing in the way between your connection? And we got community coming out. Okay, community always means people involved, and we do have gossip being at the center. So you guys have some sort of external factors that are definitely coming up within this connection that are affecting it, but it doesn't affect the way he feels about you. It affects how you feel about him in some way, shape, or form. All right. Okay. All right. So yeah, you guys may be going through cycles, round and round, round and round, round and round cycles, right? Like repetitive cycles, like every couple of months this happens, okay? So, where you are currently at is you don't know if it's too late, okay? You feel like he needs to really step up to this plate. You feel unappreciative, and this is about other people. So there's gossip, there's people that have been talking about y'all situations, getting involved in the situations, or he involved people into the situations. Whatever it is, you feel very unappreciative in the current connection right now, but he feels you are irreplaceable, right? He knows you're irreplaceable. That's how he feels about you right now, is that you are irreplaceable, right? The way you love me can never be replaced. So even if he's in another connection, he still feels and desires you. All right. Community, though, community, again, you're dealing with external factors. Your connecting energy right now is external factors. You are like, dude, you're about to run out of time. Time is ticking. Okay. And I ain't got time for this shit. All right, you need, you looking at your watch. You like, hurry the fuck up, man. Get with the program, right? Or I'm about to walk, right? Okay. And so we'll go into, but this is like your connected energy. If this makes sense to you, we're gonna go a little bit further. All right. Energy. Yeah, girl. There's some karmic energies that are involved, okay? Is he in another relationship? Let me ask you. I don't even know if you said that. Tia. Okay. Yeah, is he in another relationship? Or another connection? Yeah, girl. You are definitely coming in. Let me see. Yeah. Okay. So he's definitely in a karmic. So let me say this. He is in a karmic relationship right now. Okay. He's attached. He's on a soul attachment, right? So let me say this. When they are in a karmic relationship, oftentimes you're like, why are they with their karmic? Because they still have lessons that they have to learn. All right. The Five of Cups is here. It's making you really sad because I feel like you're watching it. I feel like either you're watching them, you're watching their relationship, you may be watching them on social media, you may be very privy to them, you may see them in public, whatever that is, it's making you feel even more depressed, okay? It's making you feel very sad, and I feel like you're focusing on them and their situation. They're supposed to go through this regardless of the situation between you and him. All right. This is a part of his process, is part of his journey. A lot of times it's hard for us to understand that sometimes the divine masculine or the masculine or wounded masculine or toxic masculine has to be in a karmic relationship in order for him to learn the lesson. We don't want them to come in wounded or toxic. We want them to come in divine, right? And so sometimes the karmic partner is doing us a favor because she's teaching him the most harshest lesson, which is maybe about discernment, listening to his intuition, honoring himself, loving himself, knowing that he's worthy of love, knowing that he doesn't have to settle, knowing that he doesn't have to conform to social conformity, right? Whatever that looks like for him, that's a part of his journey. Your journey work is to become the high priestess. Okay, is to continue to trust in your intuition. Yes, it is to pull your energy back. Yes, it is to retract yourself. Yes, if you are guided to say, you know what, it's time for me to pull my energy back, it's time for me to go into isolation, you are right on cue with where you need to be. A part of this, all right? Let him figure that out. You are the person that he desires and wants. He may not be able to be with you. He may have some work that he still has to do. Your focus is to bring primarily to focus only on you, your intuition, your high priestesses, your purpose, your inner guidance. Okay. And so I know that it is hard at times to hold your feelings, but I would encourage you, if you see them on social media, your best option is to maybe block him, mute him, delete him, do whatever you have to do to detox from seeing that, especially when it's hurtful. I understand that, right? I get that. So there are ways that you could go around to avoid seeing that type of shit. You just got to figure out what's going to be good for you. All right. We all got a system, right? My system seems to work for me. Okay. Doesn't I'll talk to some of my other people. That doesn't work for them. You know what I'm saying? At all. But what works for you? What is an alignment for you? Okay. So I would say that this is where you're at right now. Trusting your intuition. Your dreams are going to be significant. They're going to be that way, right? But you are the high priestess, my love, okay? And so honor who the fuck you are. Most importantly, what he's putting you is in a position of power. So to be perfectly honest, I don't give a fuck what he's doing, right, to you, because you becoming a badass. Remember I was talking about that Queen of Wands energy coming out, right? Okay, she a badass, all right? She a bad ass. All right. So whatever the fuck he going through, girl, because she glowing up. You about to have your glow up. All right. I got chills. They multiplying. I'm about to lose control. It's all on my crown. It's all coming down on my crown chakra, right? Okay. I'm not playing with you right now. I'm just being like, listen, you got strong women inside of you, my love. All right. You have the high priestess energy coming out and you have the Queen of Wands. You are a badass. You don't need no fucking breadcrumbs. You don't need to be chosen. Choose your fucking self. That's what the Queen of Wands does. She ain't waiting for this shit to end. She don't give a fuck about that. Right? Let them keep having their blindfolds on and acting like they ain't got fucking issues. You understand what I'm saying? Let them act like they got all their shit together. Let them do that. Girl, you do you. Okay. Toxic, badass. Toxic, badass. Power, queen. All right, goddess energy. Stepping into her fucking power, living in her fucking purpose, working on her body, working on her fucking goals, right? Crashing them, smashing them, right? Ain't afraid to shine. Knows what the fuck she worth. Knows she ain't taking no shit from nobody. That's what he's meant to do. The lesson is he's meant to trigger you enough to where you don't want to look at this shit no more. You don't want to see them. You don't want to be here in this energy depressed and sad and isolated and fucking longing and yearning for some shit that he looks like. And trust me, he's not happy. I don't give a fuck, okay? It's fake shit, right? But this is the real shit, and this is what it's doing to you. And guess what that does? It ignites a fire in your ass to help you move, to help you plant new fucking seeds, to help you grow, to help you evolve, to help you rise out of the ashes like the fucking phoenix you are. And that's the fucking Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is the fucking phoenix. She's rising. All right? Stand in her fucking vibration. Let's pull some cards. Stay focused on your goals. Keep pushing forward. All right? New beginnings are coming. And keep your fucking boundaries up. All right. You know, keep your fucking boundaries up right now. Let this shit play out. You know, if it's meant to be, you guys, it'll happen, right? But we can't force shit. What we can do is we can control how we're fucking gonna deal with the shit that we're being handed to. And what you're tired of is the fucking cycles. The round and round and round and round. All right? You're tired of that shit. You know what I'm saying? All right? There's a change of the wind that's coming, my love. There's a change in the wind. Trust the change in the wind, okay? And it's your glow up time. All right? Know who the fuck you are. Know who the fuck you are. Remember who the fuck you are. You don't need them. You don't need nobody who's choosing somebody else, right? You don't need that shit. You know, choose you. Choose you every fucking time, right? Choose you every fucking time. You know, okay? I don't know if that resonates for you, my love, but hopefully it does. Let's go ahead and end your reading out with one of these awesome cards that I got from my new deck. Okay? But yeah. Know who the fuck you are, girl. I know it's hard. I know it is hard. I'm on this journey a lot with a lot of you guys, and I can tell you that it is hard to navigate. It's hard to believe, hard to trust, hard to do all that stuff. But the very most potent lesson I tell all of my clients this, all of my students, all of my friends that are on this journey with me, I am always so grateful at the catalyst that mine gave me because of my ascension journey. And the reason why I know that I'm on a journey is because I have changed, because it has catalyzed me in a way that I cannot explain, right? And so I appreciate the journey that I'm on, although there are times that I want to get off the fucking train and never have wanted to be on it because I didn't ask for it. But I see the changes in me. I see the changes in my life, whether I'm homeless or have a car or any of those things. I feel and know that I'm different. And what I mean by different is that I haven't changed exactly who I am, but I've honored more of who I've always wanted to be, right? And I'm loving myself more. And I don't want to be in this energy. What was that energy that I was talking about, right? That Five of Cups energy, that depression, that longing, that looking at them and his mate enjoying life and living life, right? And that's fine because that's initially what's supposed to happen, if that makes any sense. But I'm a Taurus. I don't operate in that energy at all. Over nobody, especially a dude I don't even really know, right? So how do I get out of this shit? Okay, well, I can't get out of it. I can't escape it. So I embrace it. I accept it, you know, and I look at the lesson, like you asked, what is the lesson in this, right? And the lesson is always, I'm evolving. So it doesn't matter because that trigger event that happened, it triggers a whole event with everybody else in my life. That one incident with this person triggers everything else in my life that I end up healing. That I don't deal with bullshit. I don't deal with the abandonment or the rejection or any of those things. So there's a deep healing that comes through. And if you can see it for what it is, you can learn to appreciate the journey for what it is. It's ascending you. It's moving you into the Queen of Wands energy, right? I don't give a fuck. You know, it doesn't have to be a sexual connection. It doesn't have to be a romantic connection. Energy is just energy. When we meet catalytic people, this could be a catalytic reading for you. Just my voice, just me moving can help shift you, right? That's how powerful some of these connections that we have in our lives are. They can shift and just move us by the power of the lack, by the power of the rejection, by the power of the abandonment, right? It can shift, okay? All right, I hope that resonates for you. And if you like the reading, make sure you guys check out the channel, like and subscribe to the channel for further updates. All right, Miss Bree, she wants to oh, that's right. I'm supposed to be pulling that for you. I'm supposed to be pulling my nose really quick. Okay, here's your card. Interference. The fuck? Okay, you got the Eagle Girl. Energetic interference occurs when you absorb emotions, thoughts, and frequencies that do not originate from you. Take a moment to reset what is yours and feel empowering. What isn't will dissolve when released with grace. That is your message, Wynosha. All right, interference, okay? So we have some energetic interference that's occurring, right? Where you're absorbing emotions, thoughts, and frequencies that do not originate from you. And this could be him or something like that, right? Okay? Take a moment to reset. What is yours will feel empowering. That's that trigger. What isn't will dissolve when released with grace. All right. I hope that resonates for you. Okay. All right, Miss Bree. Hey, Dan. You made it, girl. What's up? 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 Bree. You're so welcome, my love. What's up? What's up? No, joking. What's up? All right, Bree, let's go. Let's see. All right, we have Treasure Island. So things may be moving really slow. I love the turtle energy. Things be moving very slow, but look at all the little magical hearts that are coming out, right? So I feel like right now it's a slow time. You're needing to slow down. You're needing to rest. Get into the water element. Get in with the ebbs and flows. All right. Okay. But I really feel like things are moving slower. Things are needing to slow down right now. And right now, you really got to just kind of take rest, right? You're carrying a lot of things on your back, heavy loads. And I feel like it's weighing you down. It makes you feel like maybe you're moving through the water a lot slower. But I feel like you're actually going at the pace that you're meant to go. Okay. So I feel like you're not supposed to be speeding up ahead. All right. So you too have the Y card coming out. Okay. So interesting. We have the Y. We have the door to spirit. Okay. And we also have rest and rejuvenation coming out. So there you go. That's funny, right? There's your slowing down energy, right? On the back of this card is all about slowing down the turtle energy. And so meditation is very significant for you right now, I would say, for the month of December, especially coming up on the 19th of this month. So I would say right now, meditation, you may be feeling, again, very heavy, tired, energetically spent. I know that we've talked about it before, but energetically, you may be feeling more of this energy where I need to take a nap, I need to rest. So really listen to your body at this time, okay? Really listen to the messages from spirit, because I feel like if you don't, you're going to end up getting sick. All right. So I feel like if you don't rest when you're supposed to, Spirit's going to lay you on your ass on purpose. Okay. So I do feel like resting is very important for you at this particular time. I do feel like isolation, keeping your energy very refined for some reason is what I say, and cleanse. There's something about cleansing your energy. So there's something about, I don't know if you're absorbing other people's energy or you feel like you're absorbing other people's energy, but I feel like you're needing to do a quick cleanse, like a really good energetic cleansing for yourself. Okay. And I really feel like needing to kind of put yourself in so energetically cleanse and then put yourself in a bubble or protective shroud, okay, where no outside energy can enter after your cleanse. That's something that I feel like spirit guiding you to do. And go figure, we have the door to spirit coming through, right? And you're getting a lot of spiritual downloads. When we have this, to me, this is all about divine guidance coming in, especially spirit on the other side. So ancestors, family members could be really coming in as well, because the door to spirit is really open for you. And so this feels like very much like you're connecting maybe more with your angels, your spirit guides, your spirit team, or the divine itself. All right. And then there's this messaging. So I do feel like this is coming at nighttime, where you may be getting a lot of the downloads from spirit. Okay. So I feel like not even when you're sleeping, but even right before you go to sleep, I feel like there's impressions that are coming in at that particular time. All right. Let's go ahead and pull some tarot. They're saying you're getting downloads on creating things, okay? And I feel like this is at night, so it could be like one thing like, oh, I should do this class, or oh, I should, and you may just come out of nowhere. They're saying to write it down because you forget. Girl. Currently, right now, you are desiring equal give and take within your relationships and people or a specific person. I do feel like that's coming in, or you just want recognition. There's this energy of wanting to be recognized, wanting to be seen, wanting to like understand a certain situation. This is with the King of Wands energy, okay? This is an internal struggle that you were going through currently at this time. I think that what Spirit wants to remind you of, especially with the Spirit messages coming in, is maybe you're asking yourself why. the question that I was saying earlier today when we were talking about the journey, the catalyst, right? The masculine energy, right? You know, wanting to get off of the train. Why did I get on it? What is going on? Because you have all of the energies that are pointing to he is your focus right now. The connection is your focus right now. So although you may want a reading on something else, that's not what Spirit is saying. So sorry, that's not what's happening. You have the Wheel of Fortune being the first card out, the Two of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, the Emperor is showing up, and the Three of Pentacles. I mean, we can't get any clearer than that. um, he is a part of your destiny. All right. So I know you're questioning that at this particular time. When is it going to move forward? Are we going to move past a friendship? Are we going to do something? Is something going to happen? Right. The Emperor is here. He is stepping up in the masculine energy right now. So he is stepping up in more of that masculine, divine masculine, a healed version of himself. The Three of Pentacles, I want to work with you. I want to help you. So there's a helpmate coming in. There's a helping energy where this is coming up. You may not know whether to trust it or not. That's where the Spirit's messages are coming in. Trust in your inner guidance, right? Use your discernment. Move past ego, because sometimes it could be no, right? It could be no. Mine offered to help me, and I wanted to say yes, and Spirit said no. I'll probably get lost, right? Okay, no, thank you, right? Okay, but that's the energy. It feels like you, right, that he's coming in, and he's coming in where he wants to help in some way, capacity, in somewhere in your life, right? And this feels like it's becoming a little bit more of an equal give and take, more of reciprocation, all right? Something that you have been desiring for. Okay. And so I feel like right now, you know, resting and meditating is there, but you may not even be asking why per se. You may just be questioning things in general and kind of don't have a clear answer, right? Trust in yourself. The journey is not linear, and everyone's journey is their own individual journey. So the journey for you will not make sense to me, and vice versa. There will be a lot of similarities, right? But what each of us are meant to go through and understand on our journeys is what we're meant to go through and understand on our journeys. But coming up with the Wheel of Fortune being the first card out is, I do feel like there's a change of a cycle. There's changes that are coming in that's bringing in more concrete, more stability. All right. It's not the king energy of like the Pentacles, but it is a beautiful start with the Emperor here. This is more of showing up in the masculine energy. Okay. All right. Let's go a little bit further. Okay. Wow. Two of Cups. Yeah, you saw that shit. She says, stop it. All right, Nine of Swords. The Emperor. The Swords. And Three of Pentacles. Yeah, I love it. You know, at first I was like, oh, is he? No, he is healing, right? It's in slow progress, but he definitely is healing, okay? There is this healing energy that is coming up. Maybe it's not in the form of like where you can clearly see it, but he's definitely healing, right? In this Emperor energy. So he's healing himself in this Emperor energy. All right, so we do have the Devil, the same cards that came out for, I forget who Wynosha, that I just did this reading for, and the Five of Cups energy, but these actually come out together on top of the Wheel of Fortune, right? Cycles, okay? So I do feel like the cycles are ending, right? A karmic cycle that you guys have had, this going back and forth, this toxicity, I feel like that's what's ending. And I feel like what's stepping up, sweetie, I mean, you know, look, I got chills right up and down my back. I mean, how beautiful, okay? I'm just gonna do that. Okay, I'm just going to leave it right there. Two of Cups, King of Cups, Two of Cups, King of Cups, Two of Cups, King of Cups, Two of Cups, King of Cups. Love. All right, okay. Page of Pentacles, worrying over nothing. You know, you're up late at night, you're worrying over nothing. Gotta let things unfold, you guys. I mean, I'm not speaking from my own experience because ain't nothing shifted in my situation at all. But, you know, and that's not, and I say it all the time, it's not necessarily meant to, right? Not everybody's situation is meant to shift. It's what you know and understand about it. But, you know, it's to me, it's always going to go back to trusting in God. You guys know that. For me, like those of you guys that know me know I'm always going to go back. I'm always going to trust in God. I'm always going to trust in the guidance. I'm always going to trust in what it is, right? And that's the end of that. And so, you know, that's what it is. All right. So, light worker. As a light worker, your energy is your offering. Understand that it is not necessary for you to be a teacher, a healer, or a guide to serve the light. You are serving simply by existing in alignment. All right. And so you may be trying to beat yourself up because you may feel like, oh, I'm not doing my spiritual stuff. But a lot of people don't understand that's not what it is. It literally is being in alignment, living your authentic truth, and then your vibrational frequency moves out. It changes the frequencies of those around you just by being authentic, you guys, literally. You don't have to be a tarot reader, you don't have to be an oracle, you don't have to be a Reiki, you don't have to do none of that stuff. You just got to continue to be you, your authentic truth, who you really are, living and embodying that. And it changes the frequencies of everything, okay? All right, you guys. So, Bree, that is all I have for you. Who is next? Felicia. What general? Felicia wants a general reading. All right. Deanne, what do you want a reading on? You're gonna be my last one, I think, on the list. I'm tired. I got finals. I also got a tooth infection. I thought about that halfway through. I was like, my mouth still hurts, although I'm on pain medication. I was like, yeah, I got like 2 abscesses in my mouth. I refuse to go. I'm like stealing my daughter's antibiotics. And I have finals this week, so I'm taking a little bit of a break. I think one of my instructors follows me on my channel. That'll be interesting. All right, you guys. Okay. Felicia. Okay. General, please. Everybody's on that TikTok. TikTok. And Rosanna. You're welcome, Bree. On the nail. Oh. What did I say? I don't even know what I said. Oh, you said you have me smiling so hard. Yeah, girl, shit. I'd be smiling too if that was my reading. I'd be like, yeah. I knew he loved me. No, I'm joking. All right. Interesting. Okay, I'm a little bit confused about your reading. I'm gonna go in. I have not been confused this whole night, but I could be just very tired. All right, so I'm going to be honest with you and say that, all right, so, okay, I'm going to read this a few different ways. You can tell me if I'm on or not. Yeah, you're on the list, Deanna. You're the last one, sweetie. I just said you're the last one. Suck on cloves to help you with the pain and soak some cloves and rinse your mouth. Okay, I'm fucking will do that shit for sure. All right. Oh, goal. She said her goal. Okay, good. Wainosha. Okay. All right. So I'm going to read this a couple of different ways for you, Felicia. Okay. Because we have the yin and yang. I love the yin and yang, masculine and feminine energy, balancing the scales, balancing your masculine, balancing your feminine, right? It's about knowing when to take action, knowing when to be receptive, knowing when to receive. This also can be dealing with dualities in your own life, masculine and feminine energies, if you're in a partnership, if you're in a relationship. Okay. So this can also be dealing with that. This can be representing that there may be something that's coming up within your relationship. And I say that because we have the 7th chakra coming out, which is all about trusting, having faith, intuition, and the storm warning, which usually is something we see coming, is something that's brewing, is something that's on its way, right? We have a feeling. And so I feel intuitively, you've already picked up on some signs or some sort of storm or something that's coming in to your life, right? That's bringing up maybe a little bit of chaos, okay? That could be throwing things a little bit out of balance, but it may be helping to bring things back into balance. However, if you are currently in a relationship, I feel like you've been getting either some dreams or some intuition about something that may not be right within the relationship. I'm reading it from that end, okay? You also have the TikTok card. A lot of you guys are getting TikTok. Like a lot of feelings for you guys is like time is running out. You know, I got to make a decision, you know, whatever it is. But it's like, you know, the time really is in your hands. Okay. So I don't feel like time is running out. I feel like you're in control of the timing of whatever is happening in the situation. You may not feel like you are, but I feel like Spirit is saying you are. This is definitely around contracts, all right? And I do feel like this is related to unhappy home. So marriage, connections, something, all right? Breakup. But the unhappy home coming out, like that usually signifies a breakup, a divorce, custody battle, something of that degree, all right? But that's the energy. The reason why I say that, because first the cards were coming out and they were good, but then some of these cards were just giving me a feeling like this feels very much like, I don't know, like you may be going through something in your partnerships, you may be going through something in your relationships. I mean, I don't know right now, right? The Emperor, the Queen of Wands, like, yeah, that's great, right? We got the Emperor coming out, we got the Queen of Wands, but then we got the Three of Swords on top of the Three of Cups. When that came out and it's at the center of your reading, I don't know if somebody cheated. I don't know if somebody was unfaithful. We got external factors coming out and it broke your heart. Whatever it was, there were other players and it broke your heart. Okay, there's heartbreak right here, right? And you're trying not to feel it. You're trying to hold yourself together. You don't want to feel this shit. There's a feeling of, I don't want to feel this shit anymore. Okay. I refuse to, you know, it feels like you're trying to, I don't want to say like run away, escape, or numb it. That's not the feeling that I have, but I feel like you're just refusing. Like, I've been through this shit. Like, I've cried enough tears type of feeling, right? I refuse to shed another tear. That's kind of the feeling, but definitely dealing with some external factors. Okay. This is making you reevaluate, like you're looking at the situation, you're trying to figure out what the fuck to do, where to go, how to make some moves, right? Always move in the shadows is all I'm going to say. But definitely signifying the unhappy home again, Five of Cups, the Four of Wands, breakup, relationships, unstable energy, and depression. The Five of Cups period is depression. So even though you may not be wanting to feel the emotion, you are depressed. You are sad about it. You may not want to, you know, and I get that. Sometimes when we go through things in our relationships, been there, done that, right? There's a time where you just say, I don't want to be depressed about this person anymore. I don't want to feel this way about this person. I've been in this relationship for 25 years, using mine as an example. I don't want to feel this energy around this person anymore, right? I've cried enough tears. I've been heartbroken enough. Like, I'm done, you know? But the reality is that you are depressed. You are sad about it, right? You are sad about the situation, whether that's a breakup in the home, whether that's grieving the loss, right? Like, you know, having a relationship for 25 years, you grieve the loss of your future. You thought it was going to look like this and it doesn't look nothing like you thought it would, right? It could bring in a sense of depression. But I also feel, most important, Felicia, I want to leave you with this. If this is about a relationship or connection with somebody, I'm going to say this. You are definitely learning to balance your masculine and feminine energy, and it's way more fiery. So I feel like if you were a soft girl before, if you were more feminine, that's not who this relationship is making you out to be. You're in a lot more fire energy. You could be a fire sign, right? But you got fire coming out. You got Phoenix energy coming out. You're getting ready to burn some shit down, burn some shit away. Okay? You're balancing more, but you're going to be focusing more. All right. So I know that this may be like a time. He may apologize. He may say sorry. I don't feel like you're going to accept the apology, though. I'm just going to be honest with you. I don't feel like you're going to. Nope. You're not accepting that. All right. You may be feeling stuck right now. We got the Eight of Swords coming out. This is about moving. Usually this could be about moving, changing jobs, transition. The Knight of Wands to me right now is about transitioning, moving. You may have a dog. All right, but this could be about getting away and you feel a little bit stuck, restricted. The Eight of Swords is always like, I can't make moves, you know? I can't make moves. He may be trying to be on his best behavior right now. If you're in a relationship with somebody, I don't know. I don't know. I'll have to look at your comments in a minute, but I don't know. That's great. I love that. Okay.
Hey, Mom.
Hi, babe.
You working on your stuff?
I'm on live on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
I'm almost done though. I have like 2 more readings left.
Where's your ashtray?
Oh shit, I didn't re-up. Fuck.
Don't say that on live.
They know I'm a pothead.
That's good. Pothead.
I don't hide who I am.
Hi. You should subscribe to Darius Dark Shadow.
They don't see me. I'm using cards.
You should tell them to subscribe to Darius Dark Shadow.
I don't want anyone to see my ugliness.
Don't fucking say that. You're beautiful.
Yeah, thanks, son. I appreciate
Excuse
that.
me.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
You're not joking.
I am. Okay, let me finish this reading. I gotta go.
Where's your ashtray, though?
My what?
Your ashtray. Because I'm going to roll on, bro.
It's downstairs.
Where?
I don't know, son. You had it on the table where you left it.
The chicken piccata, by the way. Oh, my God.
Was it good?
See the stomach?
Shut up. Was it chicken pie? Did the chicken pie? I didn't have any lemon. I felt so bad.
You didn't have it? Oh,
I
that.
did not have any lemon.
No, because something was missing.
It
I was
was
like, what is missing?
the lemon.
It's the lemon.
It's the lemon. But it still was good?
Delicious.
Okay, awesome.
With the bread. I can't really, because it was missing the lemon.
I know, the chicken piccata was good.
Okay.
I haven't eaten it
You
yet,
did a good
though.
job, though.
Thank you. That's why I was a little bit late. I had to make dinner really quick, so, and I was right behind.
Well, I'll be downstairs watching the kids.
That'd be great.
What's her face just left, so.
Miss Jasmine.
No. Well, she just left, too. Supervisor just left.
Oh, Miss Shanika.
Miss Shanika.
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
I wanted to talk to her.
Oh, you're
Can you
good.
send me,
Yeah.
Okay,
Thank you. All right, sorry, Felicia. Okay, so I don't know what the fuck. This kid just logged in. Ah. Okay, I don't even know. Let me look at what I'm saying. Okay, I don't know what I'm thinking. Oh, I think it was, yeah, I don't know. Let me go back. You are Felicia, whatever the fuck I said. I hope it was right. Let me just say that shit. Okay, the kid threw me off. 6 of Wands, energy. Let me go back. 5 of Cups. All right. You know, I think I said everything I need to say for you. And I'm gonna leave this with you, right? There is this energy of you balancing your yin and yang, your masculine and inner feminine. And again, I feel like that's more fiery energy, okay? I feel like you're working on your goals. You're moving. You're doing the things that you need to do. You may be feeling restricted right now. You may not know what decision to make. But what I love about this particular 2 of Swords energy is she's blindfolded. She doesn't need to see with her physical eyes to make her mark. She's using her intuitive eyes to make her decision, right? So when you're making your decision, trust your intuition, trust how you're gonna move, right? But I know y'all know I shoot bow and arrows, and I'm blind as a bat. I don't wear glasses at all, but I be shooting and I make my mark every time, right? So I don't need clearly my physical eyes. I just need to feel the wind. I'm just joking, But that's the feeling is like when you make your moves, trusting your intuition, sweetie, you're gonna win. Okay, regardless of it, there's victory, there's recognition, there's a 6 of Wands. That is victory. You're going to win. Okay, you're gonna be fine. You're gonna come out of this. All right, whatever it is. Okay. All right, so temptation is your card. You are being tempted by the allure of something that may not serve your highest good. Before you act, ask yourself, does this align with my truth? This could be his ass coming back with this apology, okay? I'm just saying, cycles, all right? Cycles. All right, but don't be tempted if it's not aligned. All right, Felicia. Love to you, sweetie. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. I have a reading that I just posted today at the beach, when I was at the beach, and I have one coming out for tomorrow. I'm working on the rest of them this week while I got finals and everything else. Before the kids are out next week, because y'all know how hard that one is. Okay, Miss Rosana. So, but yes, there are some pick a cards up and all the good stuff. All right, Miss Rosana. Miss Rosana. You got 2 oracle cards. Okay. Oh shit. I was like, oh shit. Rosanna. Oh, shit. Jesus. All right. Well, I don't think you heard our collective reading last week when I did the live. I don't think you guys were on when I was here. I don't remember seeing you guys on the live last time, but I did do live. And hostilities was the first card out. It's like when you're under fire, and I can tell you I was under fire all last week, right? And I'll probably be under hostilities this week because, you know, people listen to shit and then be stalking me and then don't like the shit that I say. So I don't know what to say. Listen, you got hostilities. This is in your face, baby, okay? This is not something that is hidden. This is hostilities. You could be hostile as well, okay? So this can also be your energy, but usually when I get the hostilities card, this is usually somebody else that's coming for you. Hostilities, you're under fire. This can be neighbors, family, friends, strangers, the cashier. People in a car could be honking at you. This is just hostilities coming to you left and right. But I do feel like this is pertaining to a certain particular situation. Why? Because although somebody is being hostile with you, you are trying to focus on the Guardian and the Gate. The Guardian and the Gate is one of those cards where you hold the key. The key is around your neck. There's the gate. It is locked, but you hold the key. It's your choice on whether you want to stay here on this gate with this hostile energy, or do you want to take the key off of your neck and open up that lock and walk the fuck out into your oasis? The choice is yours, Rosanna. Right? And again, this can even be if it's you, okay? You have a choice where you can leave this energy behind. But really the choice is yours, okay? What I do like though is so the energy of hostilities can be around money. All right, it can definitely be around money. But what I like is the door to value. Every time I see this card coming out, this means you coming into some money. Somehow, some way, money is coming to you, is flowing to you, is coming to you. The door is open. All right, so there's abundance that it definitely is coming in. So if you've been trying to get a raise, get some money, or you know you want for Christmas like some money, it's coming. Right, the door to value is there's prosperity that's definitely coming to you. All right, energetically. In your case as well, this can also be you may have to leave this energy in order to have what it is that you want. Okay. So this could be like, I'm leaving this job that's a hostile work environment and I'm moving to more of an abundant state, whatever that looks like to you. All right. You do have come to the edge. This is about taking a leap of faith, right? This is about jumping off the cliff. Okay. And taking a leap of faith. All right. And again, the choice is yours, Rosanna. Right? Do you want to stay here? Or do you want to go explore and be on an adventure and find what it is? Okay? It's up to you. It's your choice. It's your decision to make on where do you want to go? What do you want to do? All right? And Spirit is saying what's coming to you is the door to value. Money is coming. Things are coming up for you. Okay? I love that energy. Oh. I'm going to pull on that one for sure. Boom.
There you go. So what do you say, David? What do you say?
Thank you, Mama.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Try again.
You're welcome, Mama.
Thank you, David.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, you already know my kids starting to come in. That means Mama's got to give. 5 of Wands at the bottom, girl. Fights. Hostilities. Yes. Oh, I got chills. This is external. All right, a lot of 5 of Wands competition. It could be work related again, but this is external. So you have people that are coming at you from all different sides. Your first card out is the Tower. All right, so you're under heavy fire. The Tower is unexpected changes. It is like the rug is being pulled out from underneath you. You know, this could be loss of a job, loss of a relationship, whatever it is because the structure was not strong. And what God is doing is he's rebuilding it for the value. Okay, so whatever is happening, whatever is transpiring, this is leading to this. All right, so the Tower energy is unexpected events or changes. I'm going to pull and see if it's good, but usually the Tower means that the rug has been pulled out, unexpected changes, didn't see it coming, loss of a job, relationship, something happened, friendship, something changed that very much kind of puts you in this confusing energy. All right, very confusing, unsure, kind of stuck energy, right? But I feel like this also is helping you to bring focus back on what matters. Focus on what you need to work on, what you need to apply, right? Whether that's a certain type of friendships, letting other friendships go and only working on certain type of friendships, okay? Going to changing the job, right? Not going to this particular job that's hostile or that doesn't serve you and getting another job. The Knight of Wands, the Wounded Warrior. You're fucking tired. Okay? You're fucking tired. Whatever it is, like you may be focusing on your goals or trying to focus on things, but overall, energy, you're tired. And this is around home. The Ten of Pentacles is around home, stability, financial situations, right? You may have a lot of things to do. Like you may be a working mom. You may go to work and then come home and got to take care of the home and you don't get support at home. Not saying that that's the case, but just saying that you may be a working mom and you may be fucking tired, right? You may be tired. All right, but something happened. Let's go ahead and pull on the Tower. Because that's what I want to know. Oh, okay. Well, that didn't tell me shit. That didn't tell me shit, but what the Tower did to you. Okay. You are depressed too. You both, I hope you guys are loving on each other, Felicia and Rosanna. Because you guys are both, are y'all dealing with the same man? What the hell? Are y'all dealing with the same? Are they brothers? What is going on here? I don't even know if you're dealing with the guy right now, Rosanna, but Jesus. Yeah, this definitely feels like, are you guys dealing with the same dude? There are like cards that are coming out that are very much aligned. Ten of Pentacles. Oh, I'm gonna wait for y'all to respond, because are you guys dealing with the same, are y'all dealing with the same shit? Okay. That is interesting. Really interesting. Okay, listen. Whatever is occurring, this Tower energy, it's definitely challenging for you. It's there's a depression card, sadness, depression, right? Yeah, I don't know. It's like the rug is being pulled out from underneath you. Okay, it's unexpected and it's caused you to become depressed. The Two of Wands is about future, something about future planning for you. Something didn't work out. The Eight of Swords, you know, this is stuck energy. Like you can't move forward. So this could be like, I can't leave the hostile environment that's here. I can't leave the home that's here. Like there's something about you not able to go. And so this really feels like you're stuck. Like, well, how do I move forward? How do I do this? And so I feel like Spirit's guidance is for you right now is just to stay focused on filling your own cup, loving on yourself, being around people who love and accept you, focusing on your goals, and really focusing on what's important and prioritizing that, which honestly, sweetie, it's you. It's you. It's prioritizing you. Okay? It's literally like, I feel like if you're a mom, it's like, don't do the dishes, don't do the laundry, like literally don't do it. There's something about that energy of like where you're meant to just relinquish and just like be done. I don't know how to explain that, but it feels like right now you have not been prioritizing. You've been prioritizing other things, work, family, situations, friends, but it's you. You're the plant that needs to be watered. Okay? You're the plant that needs to be taken care of. You're the plant that you need to pour into. You're the plant that you need to focus on. You're the plant. I hope that makes sense to you, but that's, I'm like literally focusing on how he's just focusing on this one plant, right? Watering it. And this is the Ace of Cups. It's about water, right? It's about loving yourself. It's self-love. It's the pearl. And I don't feel like this is an offer from somebody else. I feel like this is you needing to really love yourself, making yourself the priority because, mommy, you're tired. Look at you. This is you, the wounded fucking warrior. I'm at a fucking tree and I got to keep going. And I'm tired. Queen of Wands, Emperor energy, right? So this is really about
Do you want to lay down?
energy,
Downstairs?
fiery energy, masculine, and Deja's in the other room.
She's in another room.
She'll be in here in like 10 minutes.
Bye.
Bye. Have a good day. Have a good day, guys.
It's okay.
I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks. And the Emperor is here, the Queen of Wands, right? So this, this is to me masculine and feminine energy, but it is also about making disciplined decisions, knowing how to take action and when to take action, and delegating, knowing.
Hello. Hello. Still outside. Hey, so check it out. Oops. I don't have the key. I lost it. Probably Sasha. The guy who took all my shit.
I don't know what happened. I think that my earphones picked up or something. I don't know why it did that, but I hope you guys can hear me now. All right. Yeah. So what else I want to say? There's a message here that I have. David. David, be quiet. Shh. Death. There you go. Endings. Transformation. All right. So, David, why is it that you and Deja, whenever mommy goes on live, is the time that y'all the loudest? Do y'all know I'm working? I'm busy. I'm working. What are you talking about? Okay. I gotta go in a minute. All right, you guys, this is so funny. Okay. Oh, death. Okay. No. My earphone picked up, but I don't know why. But there's the death, Rosanna, for you. Okay, so the death energy is about transformation. You're going through a huge transformation time, and what Spirit is wanting for you is to really be in your power. Really know when to, just know, like, don't take shit from nobody, right? And delegate. There's something about learning to delegate. Okay, delegating, and then we have the 2 here, action. The universe is ready to support you, but it requires your commitment. Now is the time to take decisive action and guide events in your favor. And then we have 2222 confirmation. Hey, I'm working. I need 10 minutes on the clock. I need you to go downstairs for 10 minutes. Go with brother for 10 minutes, please. Or turn down the phone or something. Huh? Yeah, I'm like, he, and the crazy part is he got so damn loud as soon as he came in here. And I was like, what is he talking about? I was like, why do y'all be loud when I'm trying to do some stuff? Thank you, Sasha. I'll be done in like literally 10 minutes. I only got a couple more to do. That's on the list. Thank you so much. All right. Okay. So we have confirmation. Sorry, you guys. Your angels and guides walk beside you, affirming that your energy is in resonance with your highest timeline. Trust that this moment is divinely placed for you, are exactly where you are meant to be. Okay, confirmation. So being here in this moment is confirmation. And look at this, it's about action. Like literally executing. You have all of these swords that are here. Now is the time to take decisive action and guide events in your favor. Okay? So what are we talking about here? You know, learn to say no. Okay, is that what she said? What did she, how can I please get her? Okay, she said she needs to start saying no to people. That's what Felicia said, right? I just read that when I looked down because I was like, what did I say right here? Was I can't hear you. That's what I found out that you guys could hear me. But you don't say no to people. And this is this energy of delegating, of literally like not, being the boss. If you're at home and you're a mom, tell them to fucking work. They can clean the dishes. They can make their own beds. They can wash their own fucking laundry. They can do their own shit. They can wash their own hair. They can find their own socks. You don't have to do everything for everybody, right? You don't. And so that's your confirmation, is that you're here getting this message where you're supposed to be getting it. Love it. But most importantly, you're needing to learn how to delegate and really make yourself the priority, Rosanna. You, the priority, okay? Watering your own fucking plant. Stop watering everybody else's plant. Stop helping everybody else's plants grow. Stop helping everybody else evolve, right? When you're still kind of stuck in stagnancy. Okay, start watering your own shit. And then you'll have enough energy. You won't be so exhausted. You won't be so depleted and so defeated that where you can give everybody else a little bit of more of your energy when you want to. Okay, honor that shit. All right, so Deanne, where are you at, Deanne? What do you want to know, baby? All right, let me go ahead and pull a card for Deanne. You're welcome, sweetie. Hope it resonated for you. New Year, life and health. All right, 2026. What does 2026 have for Deanne, please? Quickly, Spirit. I'm waiting, you guys. I'm waiting. Everybody is getting that. Okay, collective reading. Definitely, if you guys have a chance, make sure to look at the collective reading. Oh, you said sort of general. I did not say the name of my new deck. My new deck is Angel Signs for Amazon for $20. Came the very next day. Love it. All right, Deanne. All right, general. Generally, what's going on? All right, yeah, definitely you guys check a look at the collective reading. I did in the beginning. After this is uploaded, there's a collective guidance reading that I did probably for the first 10, 15 minutes of it. It is really cool. I love it. So we have the yin and yang, the goddess of the moon, building blocks, okay? So there's definitely changes that are happening. This is a growing process. I call it growing pains, right? Building blocks, okay? So this feels like there's certain things that are happening in both worlds, 3D, 5D, spiritual world, okay? That's helping you to build and to evolve, all right? So there's a lot of changes that are happening and there's not all the pieces to the puzzle right now. So I feel like right now you may be trying to fit the pieces to the puzzles and you may have some missing pieces that are on the floor. They're different places right now, right? And so I feel like those pieces you're going to find later down the line, but I feel like right now this is the start of building blocks this month, right? Okay, we have the goddess of the moon. Love it. Trust your dreams, your intuition. You're highly intuitive. You're highly knowledgeable, right? Trust your dreams. You could be going through a lot of emotions at this particular time, especially with the full moon being activated. That brings up a lot of memories, a lot of nostalgia, and a lot of emotions, especially around loneliness, okay? And so, but I love this card because she represents cycles, moon cycles, feminine energy, the flow, trusting in the flow, all right? Trusting in her intuition, allowing the moon to illuminate the things that need to be illuminated for you. All right. So trusting your intuition, especially dream time right now, is what Spirit is saying. I'm getting 12/12s for you. There's a lot of ascension energy coming up. You have the yin and yang energy. And like I said, a lot of this card has been coming out, balancing the masculine and feminine energy, balancing the masculine and balancing the feminine, right? integrating your masculine and feminine, right? Integrating both of those energies, okay? So you're learning to balance both of your masculine and feminine energies at this time, knowing when the flow is, knowing when to take action, right? Knowing when to trust your intuition, okay? All right, Deanne. I feel like you're waiting for changes to occur, and I feel like this is probably the time where there's the building blocks. There are things that are going to occur, like you're wanting to manifest, you're focusing. I feel like you're really heavily focusing on intentions, okay? Like wanting things to happen, wanting things to progress. I feel like there's stability that's wanting to come in. I do feel like you are kind of waiting though, waiting for the ship to sail, waiting for momentum to be gained, waiting for things to kind of take off, right? And so I feel like right now you're kind of really manifesting, going through this transformation period, kind of really working your energy healing. If you notice, her Reiki's coming out of her hands, right? Healing the earth, excuse me, the butterfly. There's a lot of purging. I got a lot of stuff coming up in my gut. I'm doing a lot of burping with you, tuning into your energy. So you're doing a lot of releasing, okay? There's a lot of releasing that's coming up for you, Deanne, especially within my solar plexus, around ego, around inner child, around worthiness, okay? So there's a lot of purging, a lot of releasing that you're moving energy, especially in your solar plexus chakra. So if you're burping, got diarrhea, you're moving through a lot of the energies, you're moving it, and you are really purging out some of the stagnant energies that are there, okay? But you are the magician right now, so you are manifesting. For in some cases, you're manifesting union, love, stability, a home, right? Structure, okay? And in other areas, this is what is coming for you, is stability, structure for you. You do have the Ten of Swords coming out at the very end. This is a painful ending, so there is a chapter in your life that is going to be ending, okay? So whether or not this is happening right now or soon, this could be a job, this can be finance or whatever it is, but there is a chapter that is ending, all right? There is going to be some sort of loss. Okay, but I do feel like you are manifesting some sort of new beginning. Right now, I feel like I'm really guided to tell you that it's about stillness. And then the Wounded Warrior comes out. I really feel like it's about stillness, taking a break, taking rest, right? Not being on the go, go, go. Really kind of paying attention to your body, your nervous system, the things that Spirit is dropping into you, those little tidbits that Spirit's giving you, right? Okay, yeah, there's the Ace of Swords, okay, coming out, right? And that's the Spirit. And then there it is. There's the Hermit energy, soul searching, going within. Stillness, like I said, the Hermit energy is all about stillness. It's all about sitting in isolation. It's all about, soul searching, right? It's all about going within. The Ace of Swords is about clarity. It's about communication, but most importantly, it's about changing the way you think, changing the way you move. All right. Yes, I do feel like you're guided to take a rest. I really do feel like you're meant to take a little bit of a break. So if things are slowing down right now, momentum isn't gaining, I do feel like it is going to be gaining. You're going to be moving into some sort of stability, moving into a different situation, right? It may not feel stable right now, but there is stability that's coming. Okay. And you know what? The ending is bringing in a powerful new beginning and emotional happiness, right? So the star at the bottom is all about healing. Knight of Pentacles, abundance, independence, right? Four of Swords, healing, isolation, okay? So it's all about the healing right now, okay? Healing, taking time to heal, right? To sit in stillness. So there is things that are meant right now slowing down, but I do feel like you're going to have good news coming. I don't feel like it's coming right now because I do see the Three of Wands here. Three of Wands is something that I'm waiting for, something that's taking a little bit of a time. All right. So I do feel like right now you're tired too. Just like I was talking to Rosanna, she's tired, you're tired, right? Pouring into everybody else, nobody's pouring into you. Now is the time for you to focus on you. Now is the time for you to focus on your goals. Now is the time to focus on your love, your overflow for yourself, okay? Changing the way that you're putting things out into the universe. So again, if it's I'm sick, you're healing. If it's I'm broke, I'm rich. If it's I'm struggling, I'm flowing, right? Like change what you're speaking into the universe so that the universe receives the vibration that you're wanting with this manifestation energy, right? Because it really is about you manifesting and speaking it into existence so that it reaches the heavens. So that arrow, that sword energy, right? That shoots it all the way up gets to God, right? And it's not going to turn the other way because you're bringing in negativity. You're bringing in the positive, right? The healing. Okay. And so this is very much a soul searching journey. This is a building. This is a growing pain that you are going through. And it hurts. When we go through growing pains, it is painful. Okay. And it takes us out. It's debilitating. And it brings us into the in-between worlds, right? But right now, this is helping you to bring in more stability, whether you know it or not. All right. So your oracle card is loss. Though through loss may feel like an ending. Look at that. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. I'm going to pull this Ten of Swords because this is the loss, right? The Ten of Swords, painful ending. It is also a transformation that brings wisdom in the midst of sorrow. Even in pain, your soul is expanding and your journey is still unfolding in divine, perfection. You look at that, all right? I mean, look at that. I mean, the Ten of Swords, but what is it saying right here? I want you to read that again one more time. Though loss may feel like an ending, it is also a transformation that brings in wisdom in the midst of sorrow. Even in your pain, your soul right now in this very moment is expanding. And your journey, the journey that you're on, the journey that you're going through, everything that you're dealing with is still unfolding in divine perfection, whether you see it as or not. So trust and believe that, right? Yes, there is a loss. Yes, you are struggling. Your heart has been affected in the physical and the spiritual realm. And if you need me, I told you I would send you some healing. You just let me know. We'll set up a session. Okay? It's not a problem. But yeah, continue to work on healing your heart. Continue to say that God is healing it. Every day, God's healing my heart little by little. Every day, I'm healing. Every day, I'm going more into finding out what is my heart block. What is the circulation? Where is all of those things going, right? What is the effect of that? And you're going to continue to heal your heart completely, right? Because right now, it's just a building block. You are evolving. You are ascending, okay? I love you, girl. All right, anybody else? Because I'm getting ready to log off right now. I don't have much time. I think I have enough for one more person if I have not read for everybody, but I'm going to log off and go eat my chicken piccata that I made that everybody loves that I did not make right tonight at all. I missed the main ingredients. That was so funny. What would you like a reading on Zabriana? Zabriana is my last one, and then I'm going to log off. Make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel to receive notifications. Yay! All right. Let me go ahead and pull for us on the oracle cards. Get that out of the way. Are you currently in a relationship? What do you want to know about the relationship? Please be specific, only because I usually don't care if we're on early, but because you're my last one, I'm tired. And yeah, I'm tired. That's wow. That was your look at girlfriend. Listen, that's your card. So good start. Spirit already knew how to play this one. All right. Spirit already knew. That Spirit was like, Dendra, she's already talking. This girl needs to tell her what she wants because Dendra is tired. And the first card out, she says relationship, and then she said love. Look at that. That's your card, girl. All right, talking stages. So it's about relationship. Okay, cool. Thank you for being specific. Normally, most of you guys know I don't care about specifications because I usually just go in. But because I got a little autistic son who's about to probably lose his fucking mind in 5 minutes if I don't get out of here. And that's what it is. I'll have to probably go buy some clothes though. So I'll probably just dope up on some Motrin right now. Still my daughter's antibiotics like I've been doing lately. And yeah, but I'll look to see if I have clothes. Maybe I do. Her connection so far right now. Her connection, get clarity, please. This is cute. This is really cute. Right now, you're a little bit confused, okay? That's okay. It's new, all right? You're a little bit confused because you're a little bit unclear, all right, about where you guys are going, what's going on, okay? And so, I feel like, there's the holding back, right? The reciprocity, unfinished business, and overwhelmed. I like this energy, although not all the energies are but I kind of like this because what I feel like right now is that you guys, I feel like, let me just say this. I feel like you overwhelm him, and I feel like the connection itself makes you very nervous, right? I feel like the connection itself makes you nervous, okay? I feel like it makes you nervous because the intensity of it, because maybe you're dreaming about him, because maybe whatever, right? But I feel like it's the same for the other person. I feel like you guys still have things to discuss, and you guys are not actually sharing how you guys actually feel about each other. So I feel like you both have intense feelings for each other. We're going to go with the tarot, but I literally feel like you guys both have intense feelings for each other, but you guys are not expressing it. And listen, let me say something. I'm going to be honest and say, I know that it's difficult to be vulnerable. And, take my advice, but not take my advice. But it is always difficult to be vulnerable. All right. Especially with someone you don't know, especially with whatever. But I think sometimes we miss our opportunities. We miss our shot because we hold back, because we don't express ourselves, because we don't express our truths, because we're so afraid of rejection, because we're so afraid of abandonment, we're so afraid of those wounds, right? That we don't really get the opportunity to explore what something can really be because we're too afraid of what is on the other side of that. And so I think that if people could get past their fears of rejection, get past their fears of doubts and just say, hey, I like you. Do you like me? Hey, I think I'm falling for you. Are you falling for me? Right? And just be very clear and authentic. It scares the shit out of people because then it's like, well, what if they don't? Okay, they don't. Now you know, right? Or whatever the case is. And I get that people don't deal with rejection easily. I've been rejected so many times in my life that when I get rejected, I'm just like, thank you. It's not welcoming, if that makes any sense, but I'd rather not waste my time. Right. And so I think that I'd rather go through the rejection and move past that than not know. Okay. And I feel like right now it's like that energy of it's new, it's here, right? But there's intense feelings that are here, all right, in this particular connection that can't even be, more than a little bit of lust. It could be very romantic in nature, okay? There's some deep, intense feelings on both of you guys' part right now, all right? And I feel like it's like, oh, I remember when you're like in junior high or high school or whatever, you used to have be in love with a boy and you would wait for him to tell you that he loved you, but he wouldn't. And you'd be like, okay, you say it first. You're just waiting for them to say it first. It's like that feeling. That's kind of the feeling that I get. It's like both of you guys are waiting for the other person to say how you feel first so that you feel safe. Okay. So let's go ahead and go a little bit further with the tarot. All right. And then I will give you your oracle cards. Thank you guys all for rocking out with me. Susu, I'll just check my miles on my watch. It opened up with a different number, like 78 miles. Listen, 99 first, once again, listen, and I got 99. Yes, you did, girl. That's a clear sign, baby. Clear sign. That's a clear sign, Susu. All right. Oh, shut the front door. Oh, shut the front door. Oh my goodness. I don't know if you're an earth sign or one of you guys is an earth sign. All right, but we do have the Queen of Pentacles coming out, which could be, Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. Fuck, yeah. Interesting. All right, last bit of it. Closing out her reading. What else did she need? This is so very, very cute, by the way. Your reading is very, very cute. I don't know if you guys have gotten any nookie yet. That ain't my business, we're on social media. You don't always gotta tell me that, but I don't know if you got any nookie. All right, but I'm gonna throw it out there and just say this, okay? If you guys did, it would be hot. If you haven't, if you did, already, you already know that it was hot. There's a lot of passion. Oh, I love this. This is so really, really cute. Okay, so listen, I got water, earth, and fire very heavily in this reading. So I don't know if you are, because, and we do have counterparts here. Okay, we have the king and queen. All right, we have the king and queen. We have the two of the same suit. It doesn't matter if you guys carry the same suit, right? It's the king and queen of the same suit, which means that you guys are basically good match for each other. You guys are a good match. I'm going to say that. This is so cute. Yes, you guys are in the talking stages. You guys are in the texting. You guys are probably in the emails. Maybe not emails because I'm old, but maybe you guys are in the texting, the Snapchat or chat shit. What is the other ones that people do? I don't fucking what's up, the what's up thing, the tweeters. Okay, I don't even know, right? So IG, I don't know, right? But you guys are in the talking stages. Okay, really nice energy. Queen of Pentacles is coming through. Very grounded energy, very matured energy coming through. All right. Again, this could be you or them. The Six of Cups. I love it. This is, let me tell you something. Out of all the Six of Cups I have ever seen, this I love. Maybe because I'm black. I'm biased. I don't know. And I say that to everybody. We see a lot of tarot cards of, I like seeing us at times in these cards. Me personally like to see me. Why this is my favorite Six of Cups energy is because there's a safety between the two of them. The Six of Cups is usually he's coming in with an offer. He's offering his cup or as an inner child. These two is she feels safe to fall into him and he feels safe enough to fall into her. There's a safetiness, there's a softness between these two. That's why I love the Six of Cups because it's soulmate energy. It's a soulmate connection. And it's like he's taking the shell to offer her, okay? Or holding on to the seashell that's there, right? Like you're mine. So there's this memory, there's memory. The Six of Cups is nostalgia, it's a memory, it's a soul connection, right? The Queen of Pentacles is here. So you may even feel like you know this person, you have met this person, you know this person before, that this is a reemergence of a new meeting in a new life, okay? But there's a familiarity that you guys have with each other. The Ace of Wands is here. It's all about passion, and passion is about nicky, new beginnings, but passion, right? A very passionate encounter. The Emperor coming out, divine masculine energy. This man is very masculine. He may be a father. He could have been married already. Could have already had like a long-term relationship. Very experienced energy is what I want to say. Is that he may have already had experiences in life in some aspect, right? He could be a boss. He could be a leader. He could be in a position of power. But most importantly, he's coming in as masculine that's not wounded. Masculine that is not toxic, right? Masculine that's not needing a lot of inner child work. He's coming in his Emperor energy. I really, really like that. So we have fire and earth coming through, right? Just really balancing energies here, okay? So it's like, I don't know if you guys met at work or met in some sort of creative flow, but yeah. So although you guys are in the talking stages, I'm going to throw this back out here and just show you the Queen and King came out together, right? And so whenever we get the same suit couple, it's very promising that this is a very compatible connection, all right? And then your oracle card is love. It is your true purpose to love and be loved, for love is the divine force that connects all of creation. Whether you are seeking love or nurturing it, remember that it begins from within yourself. So make sure, Sabriana, all right, that you're loving yourself first, that you're pouring into yourself, that you make sure that you don't lose yourself. You make sure that you are the priority. You make sure that all of the work that you have done, all of the healing that you have done, is because you are deserving of this love. And that you will not accept anything less than what you are deserving of, because you are a fucking queen. All right, that's all I have for you. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Make sure to check out all of the other readings if you have not done so already. I have plenty of pick-a-cards and just stuff, you guys. I got stuff on my channel. If you want to book a private session, you guys, hit me up in the link. All right, I'll see you guys all next week. Many blessings. Trust the process and do trust the journey, you guys. Bye.